ready to see this place. I kind of want to like just go straight into my basketball shorts.
Skip the hard part.
Right?
I'm Christina.
And I'm Lamar.
And we're getting married. Why you I met Lamar my first day working, and I was just looking at him like, okay, he's handsome, he's tall, and he was really respectful and just wanted to know me as a person.
I had never experienced wanting to know so much about someone.
Lamar and I started dating in 2016.
And our daughter, Aniyah, was born October 24th, 2019.
She's everything to us.
So I like to start right at the very beginning. How did the two of you meet?
I was a manager at a job. She came in and was one of the new hires, and I was taking her through her orientation. Just felt so comfortable, like, you know when you look in someone's eyes, like you can see their soul. Like, it was that kind of connection. It still is, sometimes. I'm joking.
Sometimes, yeah.
How old are you, first of all?
I'm 25.
33.
So there's quite a bit of an age difference there.
Yeah, a little over 8 years.
And in the beginning, how old were you?
I was 19.
Okay.
27, I was.
Yeah.
Okay. You had this age difference, but you're dating, and when did you guys realize there was problems in the family with the relationship?
Yeah. I think my parents ultimately want a specific lifestyle for us in terms of religion, in terms of culture. My parents want Lamar to accept our culture.
You mean practice it?
Practice it, you know, yeah.
Is that gonna happen? Okay. I don't know what that answer was. Is that the answer? Is that the answer you've been giving?
I was thinking about
That's the thing, we always, like, we don't talk about it.
Ultimately, I'm willing to try.
What is being asked of you?
When I was initially asked for dowry, it was just like, it didn't make any sense to me.
Do your parents need money, or is this just a respect thing?
It's a respect thing. It took a lot of sacrifice, a lot of hard work to raise me. The dowry is just a token of appreciation. Yeah. I think another thing that he doesn't understand with my culture is the fact that we like to celebrate a lot. We love to party, we love to have a good time.
You don't like parties?
I'm not a really big partier, and every time there's family events, they'll see that I'm kind of always quiet and off to the side. But I'm actually that same way at most places. But I think they think it's because I don't want to be around them.
Oh, like they take it personally?
Yeah.
And every time he comes over to my parents' house, like, they can tell there's tension.
What was your childhood that you're bringing into this relationship?
Rough. Really rough. Poverty. When I say poverty, I mean dirt poor. It was 2 drug addict parents. That 80s drug epidemic got both my parents. There was times where we were actually getting ready to be taken away from my mother because she hadn't even been home in, 4 or 5 days at a time sometimes, I was really scarred,
And I know your mom just recently passed.
Yeah. Losing her, one thing I can say, she was extremely loving. No matter how much she was able to provide for us anything, there was no question about what love feels like,
Interesting.
Yeah, so the childhood was one of them things really hard for me to talk about. I don't really do these kind of talks ever. If I start to not like where the conversation is going, I'm quick to just stop having it.
Okay. I just want to say to you, so I was a foster child, I was given up, I was in 20 homes, and I don't celebrate anything. And the reason is because it brings up all this grief around all the celebration that never happened. It's like you don't want to feel that grief, and it's unconscious, it's so buried. But the healing is here if you're here for the healing.
What are your plans for religion? I honestly strayed away from religion because I felt ashamed. My sister was so active in our church. She was loved by everyone, and then as soon as she got pregnant out of wedlock, I saw how they treated her. I got pregnant out of wedlock, and I felt pretty embarrassed, but I built such a strong connection and relationship with God that I want Aniyah to have. And then we're practicing that, and I too need to.
And that's enough. That foundation can supersede a lot.
Yeah.
Lifestyle year 1. I hear that you want Aniyah to be into Christianity. I was raised in a Christian home, but my mother allowed for me or my brothers to choose which religion we believed in.
There is no two way about it. It's either Christianity or Muslim.
I'm neither nor.
It's a process. He's going to be a Christian eventually.
No, but I do believe my beliefs should not be pushed upon my daughter nor my wife, which I tell her all the time. Okay, so
That's good.
Can you please explain the dowry? Who does the funds go to? Okay. The dowry is just an appreciation to the family. There's no set amount, there's no set anything. It's just what the family believes they deserve for their child.
you know, I really want to know exactly what is it that you're
Tell
looking
him
for
what
in
you need to
dowry.
bring for the dowry.
Basically everything that Christina loves.
Right.
So you buy that. And
put
for
in
the
the
parents,
suitcase.
you have to bring, like the Jamaican yam. You have to bring catfish, a lot of amount of that. You know, we have to extend some of the money
Money,
back
you're going to
home.
put money in here. We're going to send it to the
Home,
village so
to the
that they can
village.
pray.
Because we have family there in the
So you're going to
village.
give us money. You're going to put money in the,
In
the envelope.
Yeah, exactly. How much? How much?
Maybe about 10,000 because you're going to buy
Yeah,
gift for the...
$10,000.
Yeah.
So about
Yeah,
$10,000.
Yeah.
That's a real heavy ask. That type of thing actually takes away from my home. And if you know we're preparing to buy houses and start businesses, it sounds very backwards.
You can't just take a wife, you know, free. It's our Nigerian culture.
Even
You have to...
10,000 is cheap. I'm telling you.
Okay, so the question is, why when you addressing your elders, you would not give me the same respect? I'm guessing this is Elaine's question. I felt like I always gave you respect. All I know was your sister said Elaine doesn't like Christina.
It's not that I don't like you, Christina. It's when you introduced me to your friends, you didn't introduce me as Lamar's aunt. It was Aniyah's caregiver. Is that how you felt?
The reason why you came to live with us wasn't because you are Lamar's aunt and maybe you needed help. It was because we needed you there to help
the reason
Aniyah.
I came there was because I was Lamar's aunt and you needed the help.
Christina, there are cultural differences. As African-American women, your nephew calls, says, Auntie, come help me.
Yeah, you do that.
We're family. We often take care of our nieces and nephews. At no point in time would she or I, even if you paid us, be considered a caretaker.
I never called you a caregiver, though.
Christina, come on.
And that's why you didn't like me.
No, that's not why I didn't like you. Some things that went on in you and Lamar house.
Okay.
The cursing.
Okay.
The tantrums.
Okay.
The disrespect. The day that you called me and told me not to come back to your house, you just was yelling and screaming at me.
I yelled at you, though?
Oh, you yelled and cursed.
I don't think that's what happened, though.
You know you have a temper. You know you have a tantrum.
We all do.
No. Jean, you didn't live in that house. Shamar, you didn't live in that house.
What about your task, Christina? Because the circumstances under which Elaine left, I also think contributed to this situation. Because she wants to be auntie. That's a beloved, warm, can do no wrong position, and she felt kicked out.
Now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, maybe I could have done it in a better way. Once I found out that she didn't like me, I was like, well, I don't like her. And I think I wanted her to hurt because I felt hurt.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, you're looking down and I see that you are letting that land on you, and that's really powerful.
Yeah, I feel bad. Like, I
I'm
don't
sad.
want her to feel that way. But like, it was just,
I know.
it was just a lot. Like, it was definitely selfish. And honestly, like, I felt better, but I didn't have to hurt her to feel better.
Right. It feels like there's so much understanding that can come about now if the
Yeah.
two of you would be able to sit down.
I think
You know? So Christina, I want you to sit down with Auntie Lane and offer her an apology. And then Lamar, I want to have you and your family sit down with Dr. Allie. She's a trauma expert. I would like for you to talk about some of the experiences that you guys have been through as a family and how some of those childhood experiences are impacting the way you're relating in the relationship with Christina.
Addressing the trauma is something that I've been avoiding forever because it's rehashing lots of old wounds. Well, it's really hard to be vulnerable for me. And so these are going to be the hard conversations to have.
Honestly, like, when I heard, I don't think Elaine likes you. In that moment, I was hurt. I just didn't understand it, and it was a lot of pressure. As a Black career woman and trying to start a business, I was already overwhelmed. I think I definitely went about the whole situation wrong. It was a selfish thing on my part because I just wanted to protect my peace, and me protecting my peace hurt you, and I'm sorry for that.
I accept your apology.
And I think you staying with us was a blessing, and I don't want you to ever feel like we didn't appreciate you because we were, trust me, like, it was a big deal for us.
I thank you for that. I was shocked that she admitted she was wrong. It's like I got a burden lifted off my heart. It's not a big rock anymore. The rock has turned into a pebble. I know your heart is good. I wouldn't be as passionate with you if I didn't see your potential.
I feel like now we can put that aside and just build our relationship from, new and get to know each other a little bit better. Moving forward, I'm definitely going to put in a lot of effort in making her feel a little bit more comfortable and making her feel like she's a part of the family. I love you.
So we're good. I love you too.
That was my safe place.
What were you feeling when you were sitting in the park?
Cried every day. Yeah, every day.
You felt lonely?
Broken. All I wanted was to be perfect, but I made mistakes. And every time I did, it felt like triple the problem.
So how did that evolve for you?
It became lots and lots and lots of anger, resentment, depression.
How are the two of y'all feeling right now?
I feel terrible because, this is what I do every day with other people's children as Child Protective Services, and I can't even save my own family, and I feel bad, and I'm sorry, guys.
It's not your fault.
What are you feeling now?
Sorrow, sad.
You are normal. You're a human that's functioning the way a human functions. You were just taking in a lot of things from the perspective of trauma. You were immersed in trauma by a mom that you loved but could not be there for you. When you're a kid, you can't feed yourself, you can't bathe yourself, you can't take care of yourself, you can't do anything. And so if this person who's supposed to be caring for you can't, nothing was wrong with you feeling that way.
I think fighting, never wanting to do therapy, and just not being open caused that problem to prolong for probably maybe a decade longer than it needed.
Therapy is one route to healing. It's not the only route.
It helps.
It helps a lot.
This conversation here alone
And
helps.
I would definitely recommend that you find somebody in the future. You'd thrive even more.
I agree.
So consider it.
Oh, I have. I've already made a decision. I feel so relieved to finally be able to express some of that pain to the people that I always hid it from.
I ain't afraid to let all these emotions show.
My heart is full, head is just clear, and yeah, man, this has been so amazing.
Even if I fall, you will help me get back up. I know that the world's against us.
Mommy, Darius, do we have your blessings?
Initially, my concerns were I didn't see Lamar ready to accept general tradition. This experience has shown that Lamar is ready to accept Nigerian culture, right? So, you have my blessings.
Dad, do we have your blessings?
Your communication is like an eruption that come out of a volcano. On a religion base, I have concerns on that too. This experience have shown me that Lamar is a new man. As far as my blessing goes, yes, you got my blessing.
Thank you.
I'm very thankful for both sides of the family being willing to come. This has been something very amazing. Come on, group hug, guys.
Come on.